So, hello and good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to round 7 here at Bahrain, the sprint race here at the Tier 2 division. I am joined by the one and only Manji. Manji, how are you?
Take two.
Take two.
Yes. No, back here again. Sake Circuit was first out back in 2010, but that was the endurance layout, which was 24 corners back then, I believe. Now it's just 15.
Yeah, I mean, they've got two circuits here, haven't they? So,
Then they've
you
got
can
three.
just, well, is it free? Oh, there you go.
If you
You've
think about the
got
Sakir
me right.
circuit,
Yeah,
that they use the fast one.
yeah, in COVID times as
Yeah.
well. Yeah. But no, we're back with Bahrain. Good track. Now we're actually with a proper track. That's what I like to call a proper track instead of a street circuit. But Monaco last week absolutely delivered. The guys did great. I thought Maggi. I thought they were put on a good show. Sort of everyone did. Every tier did at Monaco.
They did. It was just unfortunate for some people at the end. You know, Pelé back spinning in a tunnel because of his left rear let go. But before that, he was dominating like crazy. But a bit unlucky for him at the end.
Definitely. So today then, sprint race. Drivers obviously come out their boxes now. They got 11 minutes to set some lap times. We got Molk. That is the first drive. No, it's not Molk. It is
It's
his teammate.
Tojo.
Tojo. They're out there on some medium compound tires. How do you feel about
No,
that? Yeah.
you just don't. I mean, yes, it is possible to do one stop, but you're going to be mightily slow unless you're really good at saving tyres. And yeah, go for it. But really, I wouldn't bother using mediums at all, especially for sprint quali, because the softs in the sprint race itself are not that good.
Yeah, so I've just flicked on to the tyres to see what everyone's using, and it's only 4 drivers that are using the soft compound tyre.
Yeah, obviously they're going to be using softs in the sprint as well, which obviously I know the higher up the tiers you can go, the better you can save your tyres, but I still wouldn't at all. I just still wouldn't. I just wouldn't. I wouldn't even show any interest of doing that at all.
Yeah, it's a bit risky. I mean, those softs are going to die off. We've seen that probably in Tier 3 as well.
Yeah.
But now, obviously, let's see what the lap times people put down. Obviously, the two Astons coming through first.
It is, but
Um,
it's Malk is going to be setting the lap time first because he's ahead of Tojo.
okay, so they've changed the order as to what it was before. There's a few glitches on this track as well with the curbs, so hopefully some of the guys already know about that.
And
Where
lovely
Molk
also
is.
spin curbs, which
Also, the
don't
curves that
have.
send you in the air.
Yeah, I didn't have any issues with that because the one that always catches a lot of people out is the fast right-hander as you go up the hill. Turn 12. I can happily run on that curb with no issues at all. Back end doesn't step out, and I can go as deep as I like on it, and the car sticks.
That's good. Hopefully, some of these drivers have got sticky tyres today as well. As the
Well, the
two.
little mediums, and no, they don't have sticky
No,
tires.
they're not going to.
Interesting choice why a lot are going on mediums. But as you said, maybe because they're mostly thinking about doing softs during the race. I mean, tail laps or softs, they're going to struggle. I think I did it once in a practice. I was 80% on my left rear.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what sort of compounds they've chosen. Is it going to be the balance? Will it be the harder or the softer choice before you load into the game? And here comes Molk. He's going to set the banker, but it is going to be beaten by his
29,
teammate.
yeah.
Tanjo.
Tojo was behind him. Obviously, had the toe at the same time, but he fixed it. Now championship leader, 28-7 to begin with.
Yeah, you'd be happy with that. Picking up a great win, a dramatic win around Monaco last weekend.
The points changing has helped a lot of people. I mean, it helped me. I mean, it shot me up to 5th place in championship from the previous week. I was down in like 9th or 10th or 11th or something, and it shot me straight up.
Yeah, so our championship leader is still CJ3000. Sorry, Maggi. He's 5 points behind his A fixer. So it is still
Oh, right, I thought it was the other way
CJ3000.
around.
No, just by 5 points that Adam is behind. So this championship.
Oh, I'll big
definitely,
someone up and they do that to me. Oh,
But let's not
shocking.
forget as well the other Williams driver of Nick, who is down in P7, not setting a lap time there. He's on 103 points, so he's not too far off. And if he can pick up some vital points this afternoon, he could put himself right back in contention of being with A Fixter and CJ3000.
Yeah, I have no idea what he did, but Deadly goes up there with a 27-7. He's back on form again, as he has been the past few races, apart from Monaco. but they just show him he's back.
And there he set it on the softs, and there goes CJ3000 as well with a 28.2. That's not too bad from CJ3000 there. Let's have a look at the Mercedes driver that is coming, who's in sector 1. But it is nice to have Patty back on the Tier 2 grid. Welcome back, Patty, after a long time. He took some time out of the game, focusing on some life stuff that he has going on, some passions and stuff like that. So, Patty,
That's
nice to see you back on the grid.
I will say this, I don't know what the quality time was in the sprint for Tier 3. I do know the pole time in Tier 3 for the feature was a 28.2.
Oh, so that's already been beaten. So normally sprint quality times are a little bit slower.
And that was by the eventual winner of both, was I think it was Sea Dog Baxter, who won the sprint by 10 seconds and won the feature by nearly 30.
Yeah, it's because I think Edward had a 15-second time penny or something like that, speeding in the pit and something else.
It's still a long way. I know last season, what was it? Bjorn beat me by 10 seconds, and I was another 10 seconds at a third. But that's different.
Yeah, it's
different
caliber. I mean I don't know if that would have to be looked into, maybe, because you shouldn't be winning that far up in Tier 3 as we've seen before.
Especially for your first race, and who knows, see what happens. But Bahrain is always one of those funny tracks. You can win it by miles or be nowhere. It's one of those tracks that are just so different because you're just not 100% sure how to attack it.
Mm-hmm. Forza Ferrari coming to the line, and he's coming through the final corner now. Where is he going to put that Red Bull? He has been finding out some times lately, Maggi, but he's trying to find that confidence.
Yeah, so I'm sure he's got the confidence everywhere, but it just needs something there to bring it out, because P13 with 30.1. But obviously you mentioned Paddy Pat for 4 did a 30.9.
Yeah, it's a bit well off the pace. I mean, Nick's all the way down in P16 with a 39.0. Obviously he's made a mistake somewhere, maybe had a little bit of a snap or a spin, or he's pulled out of the lap. Didn't like the medium
I think a lot of these guys using mediums just want to get a banker lap. I'm thinking, just go out there, do your lap, attack it, and see what you have. Why do a banker lap? You're wasting a set of tyres.
This is back to that conversation again of what tyres have they chosen to come out with. Have they chose balance, harder, or whatnot? So they're only going to could potentially only have one set of softs, so that's why they've set the banker. So then when they go out on their softs, they're going to have green constantly in their top right corner, which is good for a driver's confidence, of course.
Or just wait until the end where the track rubber's in.
That's also true. Or you could have just done what Deadly done and put the fastest lap already in on that soft compounded tyre.
Say people just take this track so different ways. They want to be cautious with it, want to try and find some confidence, getting a banker lap in. These days I'm just like, I'm just going for it. Let's go for it straight off the bat.
Yeah. Can someone try and get another invite out to Patty Pat then? He has left the session, and if you shall see on my friends here, I don't have him on my list, which is the problem. I will see if he's on there now, but he isn't. So Nathan, if you're still watching the stream, could you try and get an invite out to Patty Pat as quick as possible? I know he was having problems within Tier 3 this afternoon. Let's try and get him back in, so he doesn't miss out on the sprint race. Obviously still got the future to come as well. If he does miss out on this, but back to the action then, with Tojo being out there on his outlap and one of the first drivers.
Sergio is actually on a fast lap right now.
Okay, let's have a look. Let's go on board with Sergio.
Down in P19. Just into the the slalom, not chicane. They're braking heavily at the bottom, and they're before actually going uphill again. Interesting part of the course. Uphill, downhill, everywhere.
Yeah, this is a sector where you really have to try and get a lap time in.
Yeah, because you can lose so much time going into what I like to call Granny's Corner. Interesting now, Granny's Corner.
Barry, I am trying to get an invite. He's not on my list for some reason. If he sends an invite or a friend's request to the Formula 7 Racing account, I'll be able to get one out to him. But Nathan is the only one possible to get an invite out to him, and hopefully he has heard that, and hopefully Nathan is on behind the scenes trying to get that sorted for you.
I see the glitches are still there on this game. You can get purple sector 2 when you're not fastest. I had it a fair few times, and it's still happening because Sergio had a purple sector 2 and goes P5.
Yeah, great lap from Sergio Silva there.
So Yudi will be the next one because he's on a lap right now. He hasn't set a lap at the moment. But it just seems to not be... There we are. I was on the wrong driver then. I was on Deadly for some reason. Who believes he can go faster? He's on another. He's going out again on the Cersar, so he must be using softer compound.
He must be, yeah, but that's interesting. Cheers, Nathan. Thank you, mate. Appreciate it. Told you out there now on the set of softs.
Yeah, I think they're all gone on set of softs.
There we go.
So let's see what Yudi comes up with. And goes P7, 29 flat.
Yeah, Yudi probably be happy with that. You'd just be hoping not many guys improve behind. Maybe with them being on the softs now, he will drop down the order a little bit. Obviously, that's Yudi's qualifying done. He's not going to have time to set another lap. He was just gone up into P5. That was Tojo with a 28.6. Good lap time from him.
So I'm thinking a lot of these guys are using very low wings here.
Yeah, no one challenging that 27.4 though.
No, it's going to be 27.7. Yeah, it's going to be short,
27.7. Sorry.
I mean, I tried low wings in practice and I just couldn't keep the tyres alive. They just died so quickly. But I think a lot of these are trying to do 26, 23 wings.
Oof.
I know I struggled. I mean, I struggled down to the mid-30s. So, of course, I was running like a 40-37 wing. Just to try and keep those tyres alive to make them last longer.
Yeah.
But it didn't work out for me.
So there's a Mercedes coming to the line. Who was that?
It's who goes into P9.
Good lap time from him.
Not bad from a Tier 3 driver.
No.
Tier 2 incoming for him, I think.
Who's this crossing the line? Don Dedge has just crossed the line. He's gone up into P3 with a 28.3. Don Dedge will be happy with that.
Asbill goes into P4 with a 28.4. It was initially given T3 rolls to begin with, but he couldn't make the times. So it just shows, no matter what you post in the other evaluations, you seem to get caught out when you do qualifying.
You do. So then here comes Deadly. Is he going to improve on that 27.7? He does. Only ever so slightly though, and he's put it on provisional pole as it stands at the moment. We've got a couple more cars coming to the line.
I'm just keeping an eye on Nick at the moment, because like I said, he did 139. Obviously that's slow banker, but obviously CJ goes fast as C 27.5.
Yeah,
so
he'll be happy
really
with that.
Up.
The two AIs are coming together there. Jay up into P3. Good lap time from him, and now Virgin Bass in P5. And then A-Fixter puts it into... Here comes Nick. He's gone in P4.
27.9.
Don Dedge obviously set his lap time. Aesbill 18, he has come in. He has packed out of his lap time. He will not be able to go again, so it's going to be P8 from him. TTV Bobby back, obviously coming into the pit lane. So that is our qualifying session done, and there's CJ 3000. It's got that pole position, and he will be absolutely delighted going into this sort of maximum points weekend. You can pick up 40 points here today if you get a race win in the sprint and a race win within the feature as well. So the new point system is good, isn't it, Maggie? I mean,
it is. It's a lot better. It opens up the standards a bit more, keeps people interested, because no matter where if you finish 15th or higher, you're going to get a point.
Exactly.
So why, if you're in the mid pack, feel like you got no chance of getting any higher points, why there's no need to retire. You keep on going, because those extra few points might help you later on in the season. Say 1 point can take a championship away from you.
Yeah. No. You're definitely right. Yeah. I mean, as long as you don't DNF your car.
Exactly. You've got a chance of points.
And you're consistent. You're going to be there for points. I mean, was the conversation. What it was at F7 is to try and benefit the more driver that isn't up there so much, and I think it's very good. I mean, F7 is always about the driver, always about the drivers, no matter your ability. You are more than welcome to join Formula 7 Racing. But yeah, hopefully we have a good sprint race on our hands here next, Maggie.
It should be very interesting indeed.
So there you have it. CJ 3000 puts it on pole position for the sprint race with Deadly just behind him in P2, Jay in P3, P4 for Nick, P5 for Adam. P6 for Alvaro Chabas. P7 for Don Dej. A's Bill in 18th. And 8th. 9th for Sambi. Molk in 10th. 11th for Mr. Reese. Tojo in P12. P13 for VRB. Sergio Silva in P14. 15 for Yudi. TTV Buy Me Back in 16th. 17th DJ Harvey. Forza Ferrari in 18th. And 19th is Pat. Yeah, Nathan, it's definitely going to be a good race. Can't wait to get this one underway under the lights here at Bahrain.
Does anyone know the weather? Is there any sandstorms on the way?
There is nothing on the way. It is just dry weather throughout. Thank God.
It'll be interesting though, a wet race around here. That'll be very interesting.
A few seasons ago, Tier 1 had a little bit of rain. It was not for very long. But it was tiny droplets.
I think in another league somewhere, they qualifying around Qatar, and it was raining throughout the entire qualifying.
Oh.
In Qatar.
Yeah, I mean.
But then again, I don't like that circuit because it's not a Grand Prix circuit. It's a motorbike track.
Yeah, it's a nice track though. It's so quick.
It is, but it's not a Grand Prix circuit. I'll have to say all day long it's a MotoGP circuit. End of story.
Anyway, Maggie, formation lap, and we have some interesting choice of tyres, mate. The top 4, medium. iFixter, hard. And a few other drivers on the hard as well. That was for the top 5. And near the bottom, P17 and P19, they are starting on the softs.
I guess I was wrong then. I thought a lot of these might have been going on the softs, but I guess not.
Yeah, so maybe that medium they were using within the qualifying was just to set a banker, like you said. But the hard tyre of iFixter, that seems really interesting.
It does. Yes, it will last longer because it's a hard tyre, but it's not. It's a race tyre. It's more of a longer distance race tyre than it's a shorter distance race tyre. I went mediums, and it's simple as that. But hard is not really a sprint tyre.
It's not, no. The only reason I think Adam's gone for that is because these mediums, they do wear up fast. I think within 4 or 5 laps, what I tested was the hard was better than the medium over a long run, of course. But with it being only 10 laps this afternoon, maybe that medium tyre is going to stay more durable towards the end. I think Adam is only going to probably more benefit Adam when it becomes 7 or 8 laps, and he's only got a few more laps to then do his thing. So Adam really needs a good start here and stick with the guys.
He needs an electric start because the hard tyres do take a bit longer to warm up because, as we all know, hard tyres do it.
Yeah.
But it's an interesting tactic, and the 2 guys are back on the softs. Not going to say much on that, to be fair.
No, yeah, really interesting from Patty Pat and DJ Harvey starting on the softs there. Maybe they're just looking to pick up some positions. But yeah, that soft compound of tyre is just going to go off so fast. Obviously, we know Patty Pat has a race engineer in his ear. As Barry got that one right, we shall soon find out when this sprint race gets underway.
There's, but I say, with this sprint race, it's the top 10, not the top 8. The top 10 can score points.
Exactly.
Unfortunately, I didn't get in this sprint race because I was miles off.
Oh, and there we go. We got a Haas facing towards CJ3000 here, as you can get us underway if you want, Maggie.
And here we go. The Bahrain International Circuit. 1 light, 2, 3, 4. Can't hear my lights. And there go. Away we go. And it's CJ3000 going to get the launch he wants. He does get a launch. Deadly is bogged down a bit, as the further car of Williams trying to go up on the inside and takes him at the same time. What a move from Nick. Straight off the bat.
Great move from Nick there around the outside of Deadly, but then this has opened up the door for CJ3000 to get away. Few position changes down the back. VRB has had a mistake. He is round, and he's, as you can see in the far distance there, is getting his car back facing the right way. Don Dej and Alvaro Chabas getting past Jay. What a start to this sprint race we have had, Magic.
Yeah, Nick's dropped down the back to P3 now.
So
it's high. Is it a 4? I can't tell. He's gone off back there.
I think it was Tojo.
I just saw a big massive pile up there between the Mercedes from and out.
And there goes a Patty Pat around the outside of about 4 cars in the background as he's trying to get that car slowed down. It's all a bit bumpy going on back there. but they're trying to make life of that soft compound tyre. DJ Harvey has not been able to do much either. But let's get back to the front then. 8 tenths separate Deadly and CJ3000. Nick is there as well, and let's not forget of a fixture.
Well.
Alvaro, making a great
Alvaro
start.
P4, so Nick is stuck between a hash sandwich at the moment, and so then he got Dondej and Jay in the 2 RBs, followed by Fixter down in P7. Obviously lost a couple of places off the start because those hard tyres would not have had the traction off the start itself, so now he's really got to try and make up some pace, but it's going to be a massive DRS train, as you can tell. It's literally first all the way down to 19.
Yeah, this will change drastically as we got some battles going on in the background. That was Sam B getting past Mulk. It's so good to see Sam B back on the track, and the 2 McLarens and the 2 Astons are together. So is there going to be a little bit of team orders here, as it looks like as Bill 18 has made a mistake, or was it Sam B? I think it was Sam B that made a mistake in the background there. But there we go then. Nick has lost out to the guys in front.
Yeah, big time. He's not finding any pace at all right now. The Haas and the Sauber seems to be pulling away right now, and Nick has got no answer for him, unless he's trying to do well under Norris and just try and save his tyres a bit more before using what he can with them and just launching it.
He has, yeah. He's pushing that ARS now as far as the Ferrari gets past Fatty back there down in the distance.
He does. Harvey's all over the back of Bima back as well, but can't seem to make any inroads in the guy. And Harvey's on softs as well, as Bima back has got past Paddy Pat.
So them two,
with those places he gained, just seem to have lost them all.
And then he goes past TTV Bima back now, yeah. So don't know what's going on. Oh, that's a spin.
Williams gone around. That's Harvey.
Yeah, DJ Harvey losing the rear ever so slightly there. Well, is there any closer battles at the front? A Fixter, how is he getting on those hard compounded tyres? He is sticking with at the moment. He's still got a good, decent gap to the cars in head. He's still in a good position, really.
If Fixer stays where he is and doesn't lose any time, stays in DRS, then yes, he would be okay with it. But we don't know what the guy's going to be like on the tyres. Can they make him last a bit longer? Can a Fixer use the hard time when it does come good? He's got no, he's a bit low on his battery right now, as I can tell from his dash, but say the rest just seem to be able to just stay ahead as they Fixers start to lose a bit more time. If he's not careful, he's going to drop out DRS.
Samby on Mulk as well. Samby was the closest car on track to anyone then, as we're flicking through the times. Mr. Reese right on the back of Tojo as well. So close within the times here. It's so close to try and see these overtakes happening.
I wonder if Mr. Reese is going to try and make a move on Tojo down this back straight here.
It wouldn't surprise me. Mr. Reese has got a lot more pace than Tojo. Tojo does not have the DRS as well, and Mr. Reese has just chose to sit behind this time round.
I think he's going to wait for turn 1.
We will see a lot of the overtakes on the straight, I feel. Let's go on board with Alvaro Chabas a minute.
Yeah, he's up there in P4 right now, still behind Nick. And obviously not really attacking Nick as much as I thought he would.
I think he might this time round.
See what he's going to do. It's turn 1. He's got DRS open.
It's Jay on Dondej as well. Let's go back to Alvaro Chabas. He's getting closer. Is he going to take the lunge on the inside? No,
just not close enough now.
Someone else in the background. That's Asbill 18 going around the outside of the Alpine driver of Adam. So that's not good for Adam. Can he defend his hards to Asbill hards? And he does. And A Fixer keeps that position and is fighting for another day. But they have lost DRS to the guys in front with all this hard battling.
Adams needs to pull something out of the back. Malk is there in P9, still with them as well.
There goes Patty back around the outside of his teammate.
Harvey now slipped behind. Harvey's now back behind VRB. I think Harvey's having a bit of he's having a bit of a struggle around here.
CJ3000 is ever so slightly getting away from Deadly as well. Obviously that DRS was helping Deadly there, but he just loses a bit of time through this sector as well. Nick is absolutely out of DRS. He can do nothing to get back into it. I think he might be just tyre saving a little bit. Bit of management coming in there.
Too, yeah. I think they might be just saving the tyres, saving the battery where they can, and using it when you need to, because you can actually save a lot around here if you just use it properly, use it sparingly. It also saves the tyres at the same time if you're not using that battery because it's not generating that much force through rear tyres.
He's not. And what's Alvaro Jabas going to do this time round then? Not pushing the battery. He's just still sitting behind. He's comfortable to stay in that position.
He's happy to save his battery.
And there it goes, as built. Again.
I think Nick's doing the same thing. Nick's saving his battery, so I'd say they're using the battery so much to try and stay within each other, and then have nothing left to attack with. So Nick and Alvaro having a bit of a fight there through turn 4, going through the slalom. They both get through nicely.
Yeah, I was on board with Sam and Mulk there. Them two was having a decent battle, and it's been Mulk that come out on top of that one.
Yeah. Say if Nick keeps fighting with Alvaro, it's bringing those two RBs into play, Jay and Dondej.
Yeah, they're there. They're fighting every week. I mean, these Red Bull, these Visa Cash App drivers, shall I say? As Yudi has had a mistake in the background, as he seemed to have spun it. It's really interesting. Alvaro just cannot quite get close enough to make this move down the main straight, man. He's just
They can't. So it makes you wonder if Nick's actually running a low downforce. Because that's, maybe Deadly and CJ running a slightly higher downforce, so they're able to attack the corners a bit more, which Nick can't.
Yeah, on board with Deadly here. Let's see if he's going to make a move for the lead of the race. He is only 5 tenths back, and he's got no battery though. That is his issue.
Yeah, trying so hard to stay with him, they've got to burn the battery. And obviously the cars behind are not. They're just, they're just taking the time, not. They're waiting for the right opportunity to try and go for moves. Yeah. No point trying to wrench your battery out because you're going to have none left. Paddy Pat and Harvey are both
come in, yeah, because of the softs. And they're just now wasting tyres for the future. It's another set of softs for Paddy.
So I think two mistakes from two drivers there. By Paddy Pat's gone onto another set of softs, as Harvey's gone to mediums.
Yeah, interesting strat from the pair there.
Obviously the softs have not worked for those two guys. I think a few did try and do the softs in Tier 3 and made them last all the way through.
They haven't. Really haven't.
They've only made them last 5 laps, so it's very interesting.
And the thing for A6, he just seems to be struggling for pace a little bit. He's got this McLaren ahead of him that seems to be holding the pace on this hard, but the hard has just lost a tremendous amount of time to the front of this grid. I can't believe it, really.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. By choosing the hard and the sprint race, you're losing too much time. So when the mediums do start to go off, you're too far behind to make an impact on the hards.
Yeah, and Adam's losing some vital championship points here if he doesn't try and do anything in these next 4 laps. Deadly can just not get close enough to CJ 3000, and he's just dead out on battery. And you look at CJ, he's got all of it.
Yeah, I mean CJ's on his way for 10 points.
Jay got past Alvaro Jabas as well. I didn't see that. Alvaro Jabas on the switchback though. Is he going to make that move stick? He does. And it's going to be Alvaro. No, Alvaro's at the slot back in behind again. Great battling from the pair there of Jay and Alvaro Jabas.
The use of the battery there between the two guys. But I mean, like I was saying, CJ's on his way for 10 points as A6 is only coming out for 3.
3, yeah. So it's massive championship points, maybe just a little bit of a wrong strategy call from Adam, and Adam was probably hoping that medium compound was going to wear off a little bit more. It just doesn't seem to have had that effect. If you look at the tyres, they're only a little bit slightly graining for Deadly. Looking over his tyres, it's that rear left though that is taking the damage.
It does, yeah. The rear left can get a bit of a pounding around here, but if you're careful with it, you can make it last all the way through. I mean, I was able to make it last the entire 10. So, but when the hard does come into play, like I said, there's only 1 or 2 laps left.
Exactly, mate. Yeah.
Which you can't really
make. A bit of a snap from Deadly there as they're coming on to lap 8. Is Deadly going to try and make the move this time round, or is he just settling for a position? He just cannot get close enough.
He's too far behind. He's got nothing left.
And there comes Adam's bad luck run again. He's picked up a 3-second time penalty.
Oh dear. That is not good at all. That's really going to hinder him now. I'll put him well at the points
With
here
there
for the
being
sprint.
so many cars close behind of Sergio Silva, Sambi and Molk, that's got potential of
Possibly
taking
Mr.
this
Reese.
position as well. Yeah.
Oh, Mr. Reese got penalty as well, so maybe not. Maybe Tojo, who knows if he can push up towards him, which I think he can, because now Tojo's just past Mr. Reese.
Yeah, great overtake there from Tojo.
Yeah, if Tojo can get up behind Sergio, then yeah, Mayfixer might find himself down in P12 in this race. Yeah, 2 Red Bulls down the back there, Forza and Bam back. They seem to be having their own little scrap there.
I think VRB has just let Forza Ferrari go through, to be honest. VRB not picking up the results he would probably been over before. He had a great Monaco race.
He did.
He did, but then obviously he had the blowout. Oh no, that was Pelleback, wasn't it?
That was Pelleback, who is not here today.
Yeah, today, yeah.
But I just think, what was I saying? Oh,
Here
the
comes
Bahrain
VRB again. The 2 Red Bulls are battling here under the lights at Bahrain. And that is a great overtake from VRB, and he's through up into P15.
Yeah, like I said, that Bahrain is just a funny track because you can go fast around it, but you kill your tyres. Or you can have a higher downforce and save the tyres, but you've got no pace. So that's why it's a funny old track.
Yeah.
You can't decide which one to go for.
Yeah, so not too much has gone on, really. I mean, we've had a few overtakes, not too much to talk about out of the front. Deadly's just been there keeping DRS to CJ3000. Probably burnt too much of that battery when it was needed the most. And CJ has raced an absolutely unbelievable sprint race again.
Yeah, he's pretty much CJ's pretty much controlled this from start to finish. He's not had to really do anything. He got the start great, and that was it. Yeah. He's not really had to push at all. Looking on his dash, he's literally got all his battery.
Yeah, where Deadly doesn't have the battery. So
he does indeed. And I think just then I thought Asbel was starting to close on Dondej, but he's not, because I say Dondej does have the DRS on Alvaro anyway, so it does help his defence slightly to stay ahead by 2 seconds, but the Hards did not come round to do anything.
No, they're just not close enough, are they? I mean,
no.
to make any kind of move, as a lot of debris was thrown up into the air there from a car.
We do love that glitch.
Yeah.
The confetti glitch, as I like to call it. But yeah, like I said, the Hard is not a sprint race tyre. It didn't deliver.
It didn't, no, and Forza Ferrari picked up a time penalty down in P16. Was having that battle with RB.
He will, so we'll drop behind Judy, as Paddy Pat is not really making any sort of inroads at all. So the decision to use a double soft didn't work. Same with Harvey, softs just didn't work for them. So I got a feeling a lot of these guys might try and do a double medium hard in the race, or a medium double hard.
Yeah, that will be interesting to see. I can't wait to get into the actual feature race now. This race is not delivered as much as I thought it was going to.
Sprint races never do.
It's just sort of just pick up those vital points if you can, of course, and just sort of bring it home. If you're in P2, that's still 9 points, and the person in front has only gained 1 point.
I think Jay is actually might go for it here, because he's only 4 tenths behind Nick at the moment, so Jay might have a bit of a run into the final corner.
Let's stay on board then. Is Jay going to get the exit he wants on Nick? Obviously going to be both burning out battery. Nick is going to run out before Jay though. No, not a chance.
Yeah, Nick just had a bare regs and was able to pull out a gap, and there you have it.
CJ3000 wins the race. Deadly comes through, and Nick and Jay finish it off. Mirko, I did have a puncher in realistic. My one stop was going to be absolutely perfect if there wasn't retirement in the car, in the pit lane. Me and Reese smashed it into that car, and I had wing damage, a lot of damage, and I was flicking through my differential and brake bias, and ended up putting too much wear onto the tyre, and under the braking I was locking up constantly, mind you. That's never good for your tyres, of course.
No, it's
And yeah,
not.
the front tire exploded on the last lap. Well, second to last lap. I think. As DJ Harvey's going to cross the line to not pick up any points, unfortunately.
He does not. Forza, I didn't have any pace either, so you're not the only one. But there you have it. Sprint race is done and dusted.
It is. CJ3000 picks up the win in the sprint race, and with Deadly just behind him in P2, P3 for Nick, P4 for Jay, P5 for Alvaro Chabas, P6 for Non-Dej, Asbill in P7 and 8th for Malk, P9 for A Fixer, Sam B in P10, P11 for Sergio Silva, Todjo in P12, 13th for Mr. Reese, TTV Buy Me Back in P14, P15th for VRB, 16th for Yudi, 17th for Forza Ferrari, 18th for Patty Pat, and unfortunately in last place has gone to the one and only DJ Harvey. On to qualifying now then, ladies and gentlemen. Matt G, do you think it's going to be the same result for CJ3000?
It's going to be different because you're not just using one set of tyres. You've actually got to use 3 sets.
Yeah, I mean, sprint quality is always a little bit difficult to find the time. I mean, the first run just wants to be a banker. The second one probably pushing, but not so much. And then that last run, you need to give it absolutely everything. Interesting to see how this qualifying session does go. Now the track is definitely going to be heating up a little bit more.
Yeah, Harvey saying, please get me out of the silver division. Well, you're lucky because there isn't a silver division, so you're not even in it. It's tier 2, my friend.
Yeah, Harvey, I mean, it's probably all just down to the practice. I mean, practice is so vital, isn't it, Maggie? You need to be training to
They do.
become
I think
better.
I'll spend a couple of days sorting the setup, and then I think the next few days I'm doing nothing but race runs.
Yeah, if there's no room at the end, mate, I know you see 19 drivers on the grid, but Nathan is the other spectator to get information from the lobby, so do apologise.
So out first is Daddy, as always.
No, it's TTV Buy Me Back.
Is it?
Yeah.
Fancy that, I missed it.
A Mercedes driver getting out before the guys at the end of the pit lane. Can you believe it?
I know, shocking, isn't it?
Buy Me Back is improving though. You can see that.
Oh yeah, definitely he's massively improving. He's getting faster and faster in T3. He's getting closer and closer. But I'll say, for where I was sitting last week anyway, he tried, but obviously died off in the end.
Yeah, I mean, this is if he consistently wants to race, though, you know, when someone has the passion to get better, and that's what you need to start off your sim racing career, is you need to be like putting in the work, and he is.
Yeah, you gotta do it. I mean, you can't be in a higher tier, not do any practice, and get put down, then practice. It don't work like that.
No, exactly, Maggie. So TTV Buy Me Back is going to get us underway then. Down into turn 1 he comes in this sprint, in this short qualifying session. We've just had the sprint, quali and race.
Yeah, the strange section of corners are 1, 2 and 3. 3 is not really a corner, it's just a kink. As it goes through now, up to the DRS line, bang! Goes up the hill. I can't speak because I've got no voice.
So yeah, down into turn 3 now. No, sorry, that is turn 4. Needs to watch as he puts it on the exit there. Oh, and DJ Harvey's out of the session. He has retired. He's not even come out on track and he's retired. So he's not even trying to give it a go.
Gonna start from the back anyway.
He is. And this is what I like to see from, as I've said already, TTV Buy Me Back. He's learning. He's, as you can see there, he's using the medium overtake. And then it deploys all his overtake down the straights. I don't know.
Oh, that was very, very. That was VRB. He did the right thing, move out of the way, but Back decided to follow him at the same time.
That was a little bit close for action there. That could have ruined TTV Bambi Back's qualifying right there and then.
I think it actually did, yeah. I
That
mean, to
was
be honest,
close.
if you're on a race line, there's no need to move. The guy in front doing a slow, on an outlap should move. It's down to them to move.
It is, yeah. So TTV Bambi Back's going to deploy all that battery to the line. And where is he going to put it? It's going to be a 29.0. Not a bad lap time.
That's not bad at all. 29 flat again. I don't know how these guys do with the overtake and medium. I just go hot lap and then use overtake when I feel like it. So I don't know, maybe I'll try that one day.
So
Deadly goes pole for the time being with a 27.9.
So CJ3000 is next across the line, but he's on an outlap.
He is on a lap.
To be going again.
Where's VRB? VRB is doing his lap now. He's come through the slalom section. I like to call it anyway. DJ Harvey's not doing lap because he says there's no point doing a lap just to waste tyres.
Yeah, I mean, if that's how he feels, you know. But then again, it's down to still putting your car out there, still trying, right? Giving it a go.
Yeah, Tojo is in P4 with a 28.9. Sergio's P2 with a 28.6. So these are faster times are going in. Like I say, mind you, the pole time in Tier 3 was 3/10 slower than pole right now. That's
Yeah,
the
so
difference.
it's gonna, that's the difference, isn't it? But that's that jump up, and that's what's inspiring to Tier 3 drivers, is to try and improve and to keep battling, and maybe one day you can be in the position that Deadly is in.
Well, the greatest story of them all, Lewis.
Yeah, the greatest story of them all, my good friend Lewis.
VRB goes P2 with a 28.5.
Just
Wow.
seen that, yeah, good lap time from him.
Not bad at all. Who will be next over the line? Is it Asbel? No, he's just started. Yudi? No, he's invalidated.
It is going to be CJ.
Can he break that 27.9 of Deadly?
It's looking like a good lap time already. You're coming into that final corner around the 22nd mark, you're going to be getting a good lap time, as he does, a 27.9.
Only a few 300ths of a second faster.
Yeah, so it's very close between CJ3000 and Deadly today. It's going to take some ask to get close to them too. There is the Ferrari and the...
It will be the Ferrari because Asbel's on the back straight. There'll be Mr. Reese.
So there's a Silva coming into the pit lane. It is Mr. Reese.
Here it is, Mr. Reese. On the back straight down to 14 and 15. Yes, it's a double right-hander. It's a double apex right-hander. Everyone thinks it's one corner, but it's not. It's actually two.
Imagine Mr. Reese picking up a P3 with a 28.4. Good lap time from him. Don Dedge. That's out there. I thought that was coming to the line. It's not.
Oh, Nimble, me on mine got some points. Got more than me. So he's able to do a bit more than I could today. But he did okay.
Asbill puts it in P7. A-Fixer just starting his lap time going through turn 3 there.
Yes. Let's see if he can. He needs to get something back, especially from the win last week, and then say P9 today though in the sprint. So he didn't drop out the points. He's still got 2, but that's 8 less than what CJ got. Obviously puts him further behind in the championship now. He puts him what 13? Yeah, 13 points behind now. So what can Adam do?
Yeah, Don Dedge is first to the line. Let's see what old Donny can do. Is he out there on the hard? He is. Just noticed that.
Interesting.
It is very interesting. As he's coming to the line now, where is he going to put that racing ball? It's P10 on the hard compound, so that's not a bad lap from him.
And where does Adam go? He's coming to the final 2 corners now. Gets to slow down, gets it turned in quite well, so what do we do here? Where does he go? Up on that grid, can he put it nice and high? Yes he does, P3, 27.9.
Yeah, he'll be happy with that, Adam. I mean, he needs a little bit more of this going into this future race. You would think he would need a race win, wouldn't he? To just sort of bring that points down what he lost in the sprint a little bit.
The best
But
you
no.
could hope for is CJ has an absolute diabolical race.
Yeah, there is that.
But those sort of things need to happen, but do they? You want me to DM you after the race? Sure, will do. Don't know what for, but I will.
Molk puts up into P4, good lap time from him with a 28.3.
Donde's P12. Alvaro is just coming into he's doing sector 2 right now. Where's Forza? Forza is going to be the next one to set a lap.
Yeah. It's gone purple sector 2 apparently, according to my screen.
Yeah, it does it all the time. There's a few times. I don't know why it's a glitch on the game itself where everyone can get purple sector 2. And Forza is actually getting a nice little tow from his teammate right now, Donidej, just in front of him.
12
for
Forza Ferrari.
So where does Forza go? He goes into... Where was he?
Yeah,
P12.
P12, 29.5.
29.5. That's not what I could do in the feature. All I could do was a 29.9. I struggled.
You and Albert Jabas across the line. Next, the GOAT of the Ferrari.
But he's in the house.
Yeah.
P4.
P4. Very consistent. Very consistent.
2 houses up there again.
Yeah, it's so good from these two. They're really working together, Deadly and Albert Jabas. We've seen some great teamwork from the pair. Putting in some great lap times, and both are doing really well out there.
He's just coming through turn 10 and 11 now, so he's going to be the next one to post a time.
Who is next, sorry?
Yudi.
Yeah.
Another part of the Portuguese trio that's in this division. So where does Yudi put himself? And he goes... Only P13.
Harvey, I think you're better off giving it a go, to be honest, mate, instead of just sort of backing down and just not wanting to bother. I mean, you've got a seat on this grid, you know. It'd be worth giving it a shot, mate. Hi, Pat. Good and validated that time. Maybe got enough fuel to go again. JS is coming to the line. Where is he going to put that racing ball? Is going to be up anywhere near his teammate. He goes fastest with a 27.7. So is this track getting a little bit better, Maggi?
It does rubber in the more it goes on. I mean, you know, I got Harvey there saying he's probably going to retire from the race. He's done with racing in the back, but you don't know. You can't. Like me, this is my mentality. You race even if you're at the back. I mean, Kevin Gamer was, you know, he's always at the back, but he keeps going regardless, and he's tier 3. But he keeps going because
exactly.
the more you do it is a race practice. So therefore, you get better at doing a full race. If you do 10 laps retire, you're not getting what you need, the information you need.
No, exactly.
That's just me.
No, you're right. 100% right. Harvey, you do what you feel is best for you, mate. We can only give a little bit of motivation.
Yeah, I mean that's. I'm not putting anyone down.
No,
if you're
no.
at the back, you're at the back. Mm-hmm. You know, you're not going to learn, are you? If you just give up. But if you've got genuine issues like your wheels, pedals, then yeah, by all means. But I say to anybody, don't get disheartened because you're not quick enough. You need to practice. You need to push, practice, get up there, do race runs, tire trials, tire runs. Learn it yourself. I mean, I'm still learning medium traction. I'm totally garbage with it, mind you, especially around here. I've been spinning like crazy when I did it, so obviously I've gone back a step, just gone back to full traction for now, just so I can find the racing lines, because I'm missing apex like crazy all the time because I just can't turn in well enough. That's just me. That's what they call a skill issue. There's no such thing as a skill issue. Everyone has
different skill,
different temperaments.
Yeah, exactly.
They can either do this or they can't turn in very well. It's not a skill issue at all. Would you tell someone who's stuck in a wheelchair they've got a skill issue because they can't walk?
Mm-hmm. No, yeah.
You don't.
You don't. No, of course you don't. No.
So yeah, I say there's no such thing as a skill issue at all.
So Nick has gone up into P2 as we were in conversation there. Maggi's done a 27.9. Don Veg is trying to find the time.
No, it's just called Learning Life. I'm 41, so yeah, I've had a bit of a life, so I understand what it is. Who is on lap right now? I'm trying to find out who is. I don't think anyone is right now.
Yeah, Don Dej coming to the line, trying to improve on his lap time. Is he going to be in the 27s? It's going to be a 28.6. He goes up into P13. Don Dej with a little bit, probably be a little bit disappointed with that. I don't know if he's going to have enough time to get in and come back out as well. We shall soon find out. Hi, Pennyback. Yeah, I hope you're well, mate. Are you on vacation, or how come you're not here today?
Has he got a fourth tyre, or did he only have 3? Sorry, Pennyback, I couldn't help it at all. Trust me, I've been in that situation before, so I know the pain.
I think it's still rolling down the road in Monaco.
Even a flat tyre rolling down the road, that's the first. So I don't think anyone's out of lap right now.
No, there's a McLaren of the Asbill. He's just coming in.
Yeah, I think the only person going to set lap right now is going to be Udi's on that lap. At the moment. Pele's back next week. Hopefully, get yourself a fourth tyre and make sure I don't pop. Trust me, I've had all this before, so don't worry. I've had it and I can dish it out as well. So, swings and roundabouts. As Fernando Alonso once said, karma. As he said about Jolyon Palmer going past him before retiring. Karma. It all swings and roundabouts. You can have good races, you can have bad races.
Nimble Cat has just gives some decent odds to Sam and Don Dej.
1,000 to 1. That's pretty. I wouldn't even bet on that because your payback's basically nothing. If it was the other way round, then yeah, maybe you'll have 5 on it. But 1,000 to 1, 1,000 to 1 odds on. It's not really a bet.
No, that's good odds, isn't it? If you put.
No, it's not. 1,000 to 1. It's the other way round, and you call it odds on. That's because the numbers are reverse, which means they're odds on to win, and odds on to beat everyone in the pack. So there's no point betting on someone who you know is going to win by miles. That's why you've seen the numbers reversed. Oh, the time difference. Oh, 1,000th.
Oh yeah, look, 1,000th between the two.
Yeah, 1,000th.
Oh,
yeah,
sorry, Nimble. I thought you were trying to have a little bit of a bet, mate.
I thought that's what I thought. If they're supposed to be odds, I thought I'll never take that.
So Udi has gone early here.
Yes, because I say everyone wants to get on the prime track, which is at the right at the end, which I've started doing now. Especially in sprint, I just wait right until the end, go out last minute. Because you've only got one set, but this is your main feature race qualifying, so you do get 2 sets.
Yeah, so this is going to be really interesting. Now, everyone on their final runs, is anyone going to steal that pole position away from Jay? We got CJ 3000 and Deddy, that's in P4 and P3 and P4 right now, and they were looking like the ones for taking this pole position here this afternoon at Bahrain. Here comes Udi. Where is he going to put that Alpine? It's going to be anywhere near fighting that top 5. We shall soon find out. It's not enough for P15.
So, yeah, P15, 29. These are still fast times compared to what it was in Tier 3. I mean, don't get me wrong, pole time was a 28.2, which will put, say, the guy who got it in 6th right now to start with, which is still a cracking time to start with. But everyone else was down in the 29s, even myself. I think my time would be basically plumb last. That's how slow it was.
Yeah.
So much I struggled.
A lot of the guys starting a lap. Who is anywhere near finishing a lap?
Yeah, I have to say so many guys out, you've got to try and figure out who.
Yeah.
Was it Forza?
Yeah, it could be Forza.
Yeah, Forza, because he's just coming around the...
Oh, that's going to be his qualifying session done.
Yeah, that's that gone. There's no way he can obviously beat a 29.5 after that massive slide.
No. So he's going to be starting P18. That's a shame for him. There's a Haas coming.
There was, and of course he needs something to pick him up. Is it deadly? It is deadly.
Yeah, he is. He's 3 times up here as well, Maggie. Is he going to be gaining time through the final corner?
Is he going to sit on pole yet again? Here comes Deadly in that Haas. Now we go to P2, so
Wow,
we lost
he
time.
lost time. Yeah, he lost time for the final corner there. I think he mounted
So
the curb.
I think he lost battery.
That's also a good shout, yeah. There is a McLaren coming to the line.
As
That was
Sam
Sam
B
B.
goes P7 to the 28.3.
Sergio
Sergio
Silva.
12th. VRB moves into P9 with the 28.3. So a few guys then, the 28.3.
Yeah,
Not much
PTV by me
separating them.
back in P8 as well there. Good lap time from
Yeah.
him. 2 Astons. P6 from Oak.
It's nice seeing these T3
P12 for
drivers
Sergio.
smashing out some really fast times. So I say bang back with that 28.3s basically would be a tenth of pole what it was in Tier 3.
A fixer.
So
P3. There goes Nick.
No, it's
Oh,
Jay.
what a change. And then CJ 3000 P2.
So look at this. CJ P2, Deadly P5, but Adam made a massive improvement. P4 in the end.
Yeah, unbelievable changes for the top there. Was it Adam in P4, was it?
It was. Forza, don't be saying that because I've been saying it every single lap.
There we go then. Jay puts it on pole position. I bet he wasn't expecting that. CJ 3000 in P2 and Nick in P3. P4 for Adam, P5 for Deadly, P6 for Albert Jabas, P7 for Mulk, P8 for Asbuilt, P9 for Sam B, TCV Buy Me Back in P10, P11 for VRB, Mr. Reese in P12, Don Dedge in P13, Patty Pat in P14, 15th for Tojo, Sergio Silva in 16th, 17th for Udi, Forza, Ferrari in 18th, and DJ Harvey yet again down in P19.
There you go. Bayern back saying he'll take that P9 or P10 was it? So it tells you he's ready for Tier 2 because he wants it. And Forza, I might change your name to Mr. Bottler. Forza Bottler.
Forza Bottler.
Yeah, he's heard his name and his pressure was on, and then he lost it. Don't lose it, Forza. You know you're good.
So we're going to wait in a long time to get started here. Obviously, some of the guys like to have a little bit of a breather, which I don't blame
They
them.
just, especially with they've just done the qualifying, sprint and qualifying. Sometimes you just need a little bit of a break.
Yeah, just a little bit of a refresher. You know what I mean?
I'll say people just need that time just to get their setups right and not to mess it up. So we shall see.
So let's have a look at the strategies then. CJ 3000 starting on the hard compound, so is Deadly. VRB on the hard as well, as well as Udi. Everyone else on that medium compound of tyre.
Our fixer doing the right thing, starting on medium. Yes, the harder can go longer, but we'll take a more of a panda because it's heavier fuel load. And a heavier fuel load on a track where it's going to wear your tyres out more. Nah, I wouldn't either. Not around here anyway. That's just me. That's just my strat. That's what I wouldn't do. I wouldn't start on hards.
Yeah, no, everyone has their own strat and what they've been practicing for this afternoon. But it is Jay that got that pole position. He hasn't got a pole position for a long time in Tier 2. He'd be absolutely buzzing with that.
Yeah. It will be. Look at the top three. A Racing Bull, a Sauber, and a Williams. You could not see that in real F1.
No, you can't.
I
mean, you probably see a Red Bull down in P18 now and again.
That's Yuki Tsunoda.
There it is. Yeah.
Which hopefully, with no more Christian Horner, may actually see Red Bull racing as two drivers and not one.
Not one, yeah.
Which we haven't had since, Vettel and Webber days.
Yeah. I mean, I think
And Ricardo.
Ricardo was alright, yeah.
And Perez when he joined him to start with. Then it was just all Max this, Max that, Max the best car. Sorry, I know he's got skill and everything, but the team does not revolve around one driver. One driver cannot win a title unless you mean season 6.
Yeah.
I did in a Haas. But that's they're just my opinions.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad Horner's gone. Maybe Red Bull can actually be a team again, and not a one-man army.
Oh, Mr.
Or maybe
Reese
Max.
and John Dexter, DQing.
I
Tell it
love it
back.
when.
Oh, sorry,
Yes.
Maggie. He's trying to say this is a one-stop track. I mean, it's very hard for that.
It is, yeah.
Here we go then. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lights here ahead of the Bahrain Grand Prix. And it is lights out and away we go down into turn 1 then. How does the drivers get underway? How has CJ got away on those hard compounded tyres? He is under threat from the Williams on the outside of him. It is A-Fixers on the inside of him though. Is he going to make that move stick? He's now got the outside line, but it is Jay that has got away very nicely from CJ 3000. Nick has lost out by 2 positions there, Maggie.
Yeah, CJ just didn't get the launch he wanted to because the Alpine behind, the car behind him on the grid itself, in the grid order, actually had a right launch, so CJ just couldn't get off the line. Those hard tyres, he couldn't get the grip down.
Alvaro Jabas and Nick side by side. Now it's going 3 wide. That's Aston going off in the background. But Alvaro Jabas made that stick. And he went round the outside of Nick there. A very good move from him. A lot of changes going on. A lot of cars going off as well. What is going on back here? We got cars going 3 wide into the long hairpin. As I get rid of that for you. We can see what's going on back here.
I say Yudi trying to make a move on Sergio, but was able to pull it off. So he's still behind him, and there is a yellow flag. That is Harvey.
Yeah, DJ Harvey was had a spin or whatever it is he's had going on. It's not his day again.
No, it's not. Jay's pulled out 1.3 second gap already. VRB is early picking up the penalty on the first lap.
Yeah. Not what he would have wanted.
Mark finished P7 beyond. Or P8, one of the two. I think it was P8. So what's going on? Mr. Reese or in the pits, did he pick up damage? I can't see if he did. He did. With new wing change. He lost an end plate on the right hand side. I don't know where he got from that, and Harvey has retired from the session.
Yeah, I mean, that was his probably day done as the A-Fixture goes back up into P2, but what a gap Jay has created here.
I say the medium tyre is just more dominant over the hard in the early stages, but it's whether or not CJ can pull them two back as the medium tyre wears down, which I'm going to say around about 7-8 laps. Because I say these cars on a heavier fuel load than they were in the sprints, so they won't last as long.
No, they won't. Oh, sorry, I was getting a little bit confused with what was going on in the paddock there. I don't agree with some behaviour going on there at the moment. I really don't. Anyway, back to the action of what is going on. Don Dedge is very close to the back of TTV by me back. Yeah, Bjorn J is cooking. 1.6 gap. Needs to watch. He doesn't take too much out of that medium tyre though. You don't want to take it too much out too early.
No, you never do, especially around here, because you've got to try and make these. You've got to try and make your first stunt work.
Oh, that is Hans Bill goes around the outside of Molt. Good move from him there. But the two hards from Deadly and CJ3000, they're in a great spot at the moment. Yeah, obviously, A-Fixer is 2 seconds back from Jay. But,
and obviously, A-Fixer not getting any sort of tow from Jay in front, and is trying to get my words out here, and is giving CJ the tow basically with DRS, keeping him in contact with him.
No, yeah, you're right. You're right. Happy go, Jay. How are you, mate? I've seen you're helping the Ferraris out tonight. A little bit disappointed about that, bud. Must admit.
So no moves going into turn 9. Everyone just seems to be very calm, very sensible right now.
Yeah, it's a long race, isn't it?
It is.
They got time to play.
Yeah, it's nice to see that, because normally in previous races or previous seasons, you would have seen them die or try and dive to turn 1 to try and win the race on the first corner. You're thinking, why? But this is better racing I'm seeing. Everyone's taking the time, find their footing within this race before attacking, basically.
Yeah. To be honest, this has been the greatest starts to the season I've seen for all tiers within F7. I must admit, it's been
CJ has
absolutely
passed
great.
a fixture, and Nick Dew and Sam B having
Yeah,
a bit
I
of a
was on
fight as
board
well.
with the Sam B and Nick Zhu battle there. Sam B trying to poke his nose up the inside of Nick, but just couldn't manage to make that move stick.
And VRB has got Tojo on behind.
Yeah.
VRB's lost. And there's a spin in the background. Who was that? It was
Mr. Reese.
Forza.
Oh, it's Forza.
I didn't say his name, and he still bowled it. What's going on, Forza?
Alvaro
Come on,
Chabas and the two teammates fighting there. What's going on with Deadly? He's ghosted. Is he out of the session? I don't know. No. Is he going to unghost as he comes out? He does.
Yeah, he might have just had a lag spike, and sometimes they push into a ghost, and that's it.
And that was good for Adam as well. He's now got a gap of 1.8 seconds.
Yeah, but he's down in P3 now. He's behind CJ. He was starting to close in on Jay.
CJ will now. I mean, those mediums probably just starting to have a little bit more wear than what this this hard compound does.
Yeah, I mean, it's let's say you're on heavier tanks, so of course the tyres are just going to wear that bit more, and hards come into them a bit quicker. That'll be the only reason why. But like you say, it's a long race and there's a lot more laps to go. And I wonder if Nick is going to have a go at Deadly down here.
Yeah, Deadly is definitely going to get past Alvaro Chabas this time round. He's going to take that move. What about Nick as well? Will Nick decide to try and pass Alvaro Chabas as well? Has he got a straight line speed? No, he couldn't send a lunge off the inside.
So the two McLarens right there as well, Asbel and Sam B at the same time. So let's say you've got a fair few cars going for a scrap right now.
Yeah, and they've got teams that are helping one another as well. Alvaro Chabas will be just looking to stay with Deadly this time round.
Sergio, wow, made a move on buying back just literally
but back down the inside.
I know.
around the outside, shall I say.
And buying back stage in front.
That move stick.
Sergio with Tojo all over behind him now.
Sam B and Molk are battling there. Sam B's going to make that move. Stick on Molk. Is Molk going to try and go around the outside of him? No, he does.
Molk will have the bear exit.
And
I think he's made it stick, but Sam will have the DRS as well, but so does Malk. But I think, yep, Malk gets P8.
Yeah, good move from Molk there. Now we can really look to attack as built. But this battle with the Hasses and the Williams driver is heating up a little bit as well.
They are. CJ now only 1.3 to 1.4 seconds behind Jay, so he's actually starting to eat in to that lead of Jay's and has taken a fixture with him. There's a caution. Who's that? Someone's gone off, and I think it was Forza yet again. Forza's on the spin somewhere.
This time now. CJ3000 getting closer to Jay as well. He's pulling in at that Racing Bull driver, and he's bringing Adam along with him as well.
Yeah, he's got a bit of a gap to Deadly now, it's just 3 seconds. But Deadly is a bit of a cork in a bottle to a lot of these drivers right now. All the way down to P10. And the other flag, that is Paddy Pat, has gone off.
Has he crashed out? Or, oh, he has had
no, he's still going. It looks like he's gone off, but he was side by side with Udo, so I don't know if those two came together.
Back to the front then. Adam is keeping this medium compound alive as it stands.
He is. He's starting to close in on CJ as well now. So CJ is actually helping out Adam at the moment in P3. And obviously, slowly but surely, putting pressure on Jay as well.
Yeah, he definitely is.
But will Adam go for go for CJ into turn 1? Another spin. That is Forza again. Is round. He's on the back straight and obviously lost it out of turn turn 10. And yeah, he's now plumb last.
Yeah, Adam imagine they would get close enough that time round. Alvaro Chabas isn't close enough to his teammate either. What about Don Dedge? He's going to make the move on Molt. He is putting up the inside and does make that move stick. Gets his elbows out a little bit.
Molt's fighting back.
Oh, they've had a spin, both of them. Oh, they've had a clash of coming together with wheels. And they're going to lose a tremendous amount of positions. Is Molt and Don Dedge.
Yeah, it looked like the normal standard link wheels, you both go off type of thing. So that's what happens if you get your air wheels out, you lock wheels, that's it, you're both going to spinning. Forza has retired, I don't blame him because he's had a fair few offs.
Yeah, in the pit lane.
Struggling today was Forza.
No, none of them have damage, I don't think, Bjorn.
No, just locking wheels and both went off, but no damage. So back up front, A Fixter has actually started to fall away from CJ unless CJ is actually started to push a bit more. On Jay is only just over a second behind now. So I think the hards are now starting to come into play. And I wonder if anything else is going to happen.
Oh, Nick gone a bit wide there, so he's not going to be able to open up a move maybe on one of the Haas's here.
I think there might be a move to turn 1 here between VRB and Mauk as a car dives into pits, and it was Dondej who's dived into pits off those mediums. Mauk get past VRB extremely easily with that and takes P12. As Asbil and TTV by and back are having a bit of a fight up into turn 4. Oh, they have a bit of a tap with each other, but by and back has got through.
Yeah, good move from by me back there.
Dondez just pit and go into the softs. Well, interesting. So he must be doing a few laps on the softs and going hard to the end of the race. But CJ is right behind Jay right now. Literally right behind him.
Yeah, Nick Zhu all on the back of Alvaro Jabas, still trying to get past these asses, so he can't quite do anything at the moment. Sorry if I was a bit quiet, guys. I'm struggling with a bit of a funny stomach at the moment. Should be alright.
With all that knows, mate, with all that knows.
Yeah.
Forza, I've got a song for you. Spinning around, you know, Kylie Minogue and all that stuff.
All that stuff.
I'm sorry, I just love doing it because, like I say, people can do it to me and I
and there we go.
All.
There we go, Maggie. There's a change for the lead of the race.
Yeah, I thought it would happen. As Sam and Tojo both pitted and gone on to hards.
Yeah, let's have a look at the pit stop then. I've kept the tyres up there for too long. I do apologise.
Only a few of them have bad pit stops, to be fair.
So Sam B, Don Dedge, Mr. Reese and Tojo, they're the only stops at the moment. When will we see the hards come in? When will we see other mediums or the changes for the lead of the race again?
I think it's going to be the next lap or two that the medium runners will pit unless they're going to try and eke it out for one stop, i.e. A Fixter, who's obviously can do one stop. We've seen it happen, especially on Abu Dhabi. He did a one stop and everyone else was doing two. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah. Adam needs to be careful. He needs to try and get himself back into DRS range, and he has. There was the detection line.
But what's this top 3 stay out?
Yeah. So what will the Haas's do? Will they decide to lunge in?
Yep.
Nope.
Staying
none
out.
of them staying out, and so does Nick as well.
What does Back do? I think he was stay out because he did a one-stop in Tier 3. Might do it again here. But there is a Ferrari coming in, Sergio.
Yeah, so that might help Sergio in this race a little bit. If he's going for that two-stop strategy. We haven't seen a one-stop strategy win a race yet, but CJ3000 is looking like he is on that one-stop strategy. We're starting on the hard.
A lot of these guys, let's say Sergio's gone to softs.
That's interesting, that is. He's
It
seen
is.
probably how long they lasted in the sprint, but that's just not going to help him.
It's different because, I say, I've said it a few times, the cars are heavier, therefore the tyres will not last.
Oh, Buy Me Back had a half spin, and then now he's just picked up a track limit time
That's
penalty.
unlucky.
That is very unlucky.
So the reserve from T3 show what he's about. Staying in the mix, staying in the top 10, but he's got VRB right behind him who's sniffing him right now.
Yeah, and Deadly's just not had the pace in this future race.
No, but he did start on the hards though. He has started on hards, but he's not really making an impact on the top 3 at all, you know. So unless Deadly is doing something different and going a bit slower to save the tyres, I don't know.
What's happened to Adam as well? He's lost 2 and a bit seconds.
Yeah, Adam's fallen well off, hasn't he? Unless Adam's had a mistake somewhere. But he's not really... He must have had a mistake somewhere, we just missed it. Alvaro into the pits.
Yeah, so this is where we're going to be seeing the pit stops now.
And Nick. Them two are both in. And the rest are staying out.
Yeah.
So I think a lot of these guys are going to try for the one stop. Adam now nearly 3 seconds behind Jay right now, so he's lost a lot of time. And Jay is literally over a second behind CJ.
Yudi and sorry, no, that was Buy Me Back and VRB that was trying to go side by side with one another.
No,
that time on, and now it's Buy Me Back down the inside of him. He's going to make that move stick.
And Yudi does hit the back of Back as well at the same time at the exit of the corner. Just gave him a little nudge. I see Yudi taking a wider line in turn 10. So I might just wait until the pit straight before making a move. So the top 5 are spread out quite a bit. Mauk is on the back of Asbil. And they have not pitched yet. Jay is in the pits.
Jay though, yeah. And a fixer. So that now releases CJ3000 massively. Now he can control this pace. He can control his pace, and hopefully he doesn't. Well, he'll be hoping he doesn't lose too much time.
Asbil and Mauk are both pitted. And does Back pit? Yes, he does. So 10 laps. The thing is, will Paddy Pat pit? And the answer to that is yes.
Let's go on board. Yeah, he's coming
10 laps. So there you have it. So, we're umming and ahhing right now. What's going on?
So pit stops are all the way down to Jay and downwards. Patty Pat is in the pit lane. He's just finishing off that pit stop, and tyres is 11 laps old for Yudi, VRB,
yeah,
Deadly, and CJ3000.
I say top 3. Oh, trying not to say you're on there for some reason. But I say
yeah,
the top
struggling myself, mate. Yeah.
No, it's not because the race is boring. Put it that way, it's nowhere near boring.
Yeah, no, it's not boring at all. No, I'm also struggling myself a little bit.
I was up early this morning because I did T3, so I'm, I'm always at the races.
Oh, there goes Deadly. He's decided to pop.
Yeah, P, yeah.
Only 13 laps on those hard compounded tyre.
So Deadly's committed to a 2-stop. So what does VRB do? Does VRB stay out? Yes, he does. VRB has stayed out. It's coming in second place, 22.5 seconds behind the leader.
Yeah, so Jay is going to be bringing that gap down as well to the leader then. If you look there, 23.8 seconds to CJ 3000.
Yeah,
So
Jay's
CJ
already, he's already just
rubbing his
smashing
hands a little bit.
So it's Yudi start there as well, who's not pitted either, but obviously lost out to Jay's, who's taking P3 off Yudi. And Jay is literally right behind VRB right now.
Yeah, he's pushing him along. Probably going to be getting a little bit held up though as Jay here.
They
Jay
would,
don't get past him this time round.
Yeah, both on different races. And VRB did a smart thing. I think, I'm not fighting you. You're not my race.
No,
go for it, mate.
Go for it. Yeah, he doesn't want to be losing time now.
Yeah, it's smart racing. That is, when you know you're not in a fight with someone, don't sit there in front of me. It's not your race. You're in no contention. You don't think you know you're not going to be contention. There's no need to mess up their race as well as yours by fighting for no reason.
Exactly. It's going to be interesting to see when
thing.
CJ does box. I mean, he's only got a few more laps to go to make this one stop possible for himself probably. And he's got a 22.7 gap as well. So, yeah, he's in the driving seat.
Yeah. Previous games, I can make a one-stop work. No problem, but this one I can't. I struggled here. I did last season. The season before it, always made the one-stop work. And Yudi has pit. He's committed to a two-stop as well. So now it's just VRB and CJ left to pit now. Mr. Reach will have to pit anyway because he's been on those tyres from lap 1 because he had to change his wing.
So over Jabas is constantly being with Nick this race. There goes a fixer down the inside and he makes that move stick. And now he's on the charge to try and catch JS and CJ 3000 when he decides to box.
Yeah, they have slowly brought the time down. Now 21.5 seconds. But can CJ pit and come out ahead? That's the thing. Does he have the time ahead of him? CJ is still going on. He's going for another one.
Yeah, he needs to get to about 17. So that those, as you can see, the time is coming down as 21.4 to JS now.
We'll see what happens. VRB still is staying out. Is he staying out? Yes, he is. VRB is going for a one-stop. So VRB and CJ could be the only two drivers going for a one-stop.
Yeah, they could make this work. Just look at the gap CJ has though. You know, when he comes out, he's going to be just slightly behind Jay.
Don Dedge has pit. So Don Dedge is saying those soft tyres are done.
Yeah, that was really interesting shot from Don Dedge. Now he goes on to the hard. He will go on that hard till the end.
Yeah.
But yeah.
He will indeed. Sergio will obviously pit soon as well in the next couple of laps because he's on the softs as well, and in P9. So he'll be another one that'll drop to the back once he changes his tyres. The gap's still coming down. It's on to 20.5 seconds. So it's going to be difficult. This is going to be interesting.
Yeah, CJ just lost too much time now.
But then again, he will be on the mediums to the end of the race after this.
He will, yeah. But those mediums will be screaming at him towards the end. He does stay out for one more lap.
The VRB has been overtaken by Alvaro. The VRB is losing places left, right and centre at the moment because he's on older tyres. But obviously wants to make him last. Wants to keep going. I don't fault him. Mark and Todro have swapped places as well. At the moment, not much going on in this race.
No, there isn't, no. Just sort of people in the DRS zone and sort of...
It's all strategy right now, but Delhi fastest lap at 31.3.
Yeah, on that medium compound tyre, it's going to be good for now, but in a few laps' time, it's probably going to be screaming at him.
Sergio's had enough, he's in. Will he go to the mediums or the hards? 13 laps, 12, 13 laps on him.
Let's have a
What
look
does
at
he
the
go to?
tyres. It's 3 lap old. Mediums for Deadly. And,
Yeah, UD goes mediums. Sorry, Sergio goes hards. I'm sorry, I do apologise. I was
yeah,
looking at the wrong driver. Gap's still coming down. It's 19.1 seconds now. So at the moment, just CJ is losing about a second per lap to these guys behind.
yeah. We know how quick CJ is as well, but we know how quick Jay has been this afternoon. Obviously, he's got hards on there. Are going to be starting to fill somewhere now. And CJ is going to be coming out on that medium pretty time soon. I wouldn't be surprised if we see him box, or is he going to stay out one more lap? Probably going to be 1 or 2 more laps. Yeah,
So
CJ is behind Deadly
yeah,
when he boxes.
the rear left is graining like crazy. So is the rear right. To be fair, they're both
Oh,
graining.
and he's just locked them up as well, so that's going to add a little bit more wear on this lap.
Yeah,
CJ wouldn't have wanted that.
right front is graining. I can't really tell from the front left, but all those tyres are graining. How on earth is keeping those tyres alive? I never know. But Nimblecat's saying that CJ is going to be behind Deadly after the stops, as Deadly gets past a fixer as well at the same time.
I think CJ has been watching my realistic race back.
That's two different things. These are equal. They're realistic.
Yeah, the type is yeah, it's the same to the McLaren car, so it's
Sam has got past VRB. I mean, all kudos to VRB still going to Mr. Reese's pits, putting another set of hards. Credit to VRB to keep going.
yeah, no,
Down
fair
to
play to him. Yeah, he's trying his best.
down
You
to
know, he's
P8
still
now.
there in the
Yeah,
points though.
yeah.
As Alvaro Chabas and Nick are having a bit of a battle.
Well, I think if it's in the points, everyone can be in the points from P15 upwards. So, yeah. But VRB having a good strong race on his own.
Alvaro Chabas went wide there, and that opens up the door for Nick now to make that move, and he does. He gets through on the Haas driver.
CJ Pitts.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be now. He's going to be going onto that medium compound tyre, gets the car slowed down. How far is Jay going to come out ahead on CJ 3000? That is the question.
So CJ Pitts, and obviously will go to that medium. But how far back will CJ be? New set of boots, go on. Yeah, comes out behind Deadly. Comes
Yeah,
out behind Faye Fixer as well.
yeah, so CJ has a lot to do on that medium compound tyre now.
So it's about 5-6 seconds behind the leader right now, which is not that bad. But it says on fresher tyres, but what can they do from here? That's a VRB. He's still going. Has not pitted, is still going.
Yeah, fair play to him. I mean, now what are those tyres on?
17
17
lap
laps, yeah.
hards.
Just goes to show how long you can make them last.
If he could.
But he needs to box at some point.
Oh, he's going to have to. So what happens from here? I have to keep an eye on CJ's only 1.5 behind A Fixter on a faster tyre. UD around the back of Byron back as well. Is anything going to happen between these two? Yes, there is. UD gets past. UD goes into P12.
Sorry, I've missed that again. Oh, they've had a bit of contact though.
Yeah, Byron back is trying to do the in. Oh, they're having a bit of a fight, these two.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And Buy Me Back gets through on him.
Yeah. That's a bit of a squeeze of that into that corner, and obviously whoever gets out better gets the corner.
Well, Alvaro Chabas looks to get past Nick this time. Nick normally does have a bit more straight line speed than him. And there goes A Fixter and Deadly battling at the front. And now that's opening up the door for CJ 3000 to get a hell of a lot closer to these
A
two.
lot closer. Should be in DRS, shouldn't he? No, he's not yet. What's
He
going to
will
happen
be
with
now though, he will just hold his own there.
VRB has finally pit from P11. So VRB will have fresher tyres on those ahead of him, but can he stay in the points? CJ is looking for a move on Deadly.
Yeah, CJ needs to make this stick. He needs to get past him as quick as he possibly can. And Deadly is making this so hard for him. The switchback is possible, and he's just not going to get the run out of that corner.
No, he took it very, very deep as well. Cut a lot of it and stays behind Deadly for now.
He's right on the back
So
of that half, though, isn't he? It's just
yeah,
slowing him down.
he must really just wait until the start finish straight before actually pouncing him.
Down the inside does CJ 3000 go this time round. So we're having a little bit of action here at Bahrain this time round, and he's going to have the DRS to get past the Alpine
Deadly
driver as
pits.
well. He does. That's going to
He's
lose him a
pit.
tremendous amount of time.
Wow, 6 laps didn't make him last, did he?
He doesn't make the move that time on a fixture, the CJ 3000. Just
No, he
biding his
doesn't.
time. Recharging the battery a little bit. Now he's going to get a tremendous exit though on that Alpine. He's going to be right up on the back of it, and he's going to make that move ever
Yeah, he's
so
got it
easy.
very easily. And Deadly goes on to set a heart to the final few laps.
Yeah, so he's lost a tremendous amount of time. He's got to make up
Tojo
that
is
time
in
now.
as well. See what Tojo goes on to. He's going to go on to set hard himself. So the medium hard was the alternate strategy to go for, but the one stop is paying off for a CJ. CJ only 3 seconds behind Jay at the moment. Jay needs to literally put some laps down him right now, but there's such a tie gap.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, TV by me back is pretty close to Yudi as well. But yeah, this time needs to come down for CJ 3000 now.
I think it will, to be fair. I think CJ will just buy his time and just eke out the gap in front of him and eventually overhaul Jay's and take the lead again.
Yeah, I do have to apologise, guys. I haven't been the greatest on comms this afternoon. I'm not feeling too great. I do have to admit. Will come on all of a sudden.
We got a sickly Ben. Blame
Mm,
the heat.
yeah, that's probably what it has been, mate.
It
Sorry
happens.
about that, Barry. Yes, of course you can.
See, Alva's on the back of Nick right now. Both on the same major tyre. And what did these two do? Does Alvaro make a move, or did he just stick behind Nick itself? Alvaro, the surprise package as well as Nick in tier 2 right now. Both cars always up there. Remember, these two were tier 3 last season.
They were, yeah.
And they're currently 4th and 5th right now in this race.
Yeah, there's not been as many overtakes as I thought there was going to be today. To be honest,
Yeah,
I thought it was
it's
going to
just
be
one of those
jam-packed
weird tracks.
action. Yeah,
That's some reason. It's the setups as well. You can, like I say, there's just a variety of setups for this track to make the tyres last, and yeah, so not many overtakes happen. And your overtake leader is the person who's gained the most positions is actually Sam and Sergio with 3 overtakes each. Well,
yeah.
up by 3 positions each, but that's about it. So making this one stop work is actually 10 drivers in the top 12 have all done one stop.
Wow, that's pretty interesting.
Yeah,
That, yeah.
Dondej. Yeah, Deli and Dondej have done 2. So Sergio and Mr. Reese and Tojo. Paddy Pat's done the 1 and Udi's done 2, but all the rest have just done the one stop. That's quite impressive to say the
Yeah,
least.
doing the medium hard probably wasn't the way. Yeah.
So we've got the last 7 laps of this race. We've got our commentators about to pass out.
Yes, yeah,
I'm sweating buckets at the moment as well. This commentary stuff is taxing. CJ only 1.4 behind Jay right now.
yeah, he should catch him towards the end.
Getting
Hopefully, I'm going to
closer and
make it to
closer.
the end of this.
Everyone,
Race.
let's perk up Ben somehow. Give him some
Yeah, no, I'm
sugar.
not feeling ill. I just got a tremendous bad stomach, and it's due to needing the toilet.
Oh, that's nothing new. That is nothing new for me. That.
Yeah, I struggle with IBS, so it's like not coming at the right time, you
I bet it hasn't as well. I really bet it hasn't.
know.
I get the nervous one when it comes to race,
Before
and
races. Yeah.
yeah, and I didn't today. I had to wait till after the race, and yeah, that's all I'm gonna say with
Yeah,
that one.
that's what I'm waiting for
But it was well
with the
needed.
gentleman this afternoon.
Tires,
Tyres, of course.
they're on black ones, mate. Black and round ones. Some on the yellow stripe, some on the white stripe.
Sam B is going to be the main loser out to the end of this race.
He is. Yudi's got past Paddy Pat, unless them two having a bit of their own personal fight at the moment. But Paddy Pat is not. He's not. Let's say down in P17 right now.
CJ not bringing that gap down as quick as I thought he would. And what is the life of his tyres? 5 laps. He's probably going to be feeling the effects of some tyre wear now. So this could be a little bit of a battle between Jay and
Yeah.
CJ3000.
So there's a 6 lap tyre difference between the two. Yes, those asking for tyre updates,
Yeah,
please redeem it. Don't just ask. There's something to redeem.
yeah,
So you can do
I
it.
put it up 3 times when it got asked. I mean, people
Yeah.
should be spending their channel points to see them, but they've redeemed it there. So they can have a decent look at it now and see what's going on out there.
So CJ is just over a second behind Jay. So I think, to be honest, Jay's going to get this. CJ's going to take this up and under quite easily. He's now under a second, so he's in DRS. He's going to be under DRS to the line as well. So CJ will have DRS down this straight.
Yeah, I mean, it's important for CJ to get past him and run away. He doesn't want Jay having to be able to stick onto the back of him. But he is on 6 old lap tyres of medium, so they are going to start to feel the effects of some tyre wear. Maybe a little bit of overheating as well.
Oh, not what Alvaro wanted.
No,
He
he hasn't picked up many of those this season. Just needs to make sure he's keeping that gap to Sam B.
Yeah, he's got 4.6 seconds ahead of Sam, so if he can keep that gap, he should be sound.
He should be, yeah. Nick sort of just been out there on his own, really. He's not been able to look forward to make any moves. Lost out in the beginning, didn't he?
I just wonder what happened to Dudley as well, down in P9. CJ should make this move into turn 1. Would he go for it? No, he's not. He's sitting back. He's not going yet.
He also turned off DRS early there as well.
CJ just, if the longer he stays behind this car, the mucky, the more effect he's going to get from the dirty air on his tyres as well.
Yeah, he's got the full battery to push on after he gets past him.
So can Jay do some very tactical defending as well against CJ?
We've seen him do it in the past though, Jay, so can he do it again?
Can indeed, especially down to turn 11, as we're going to come to now. Down the straight, will CJ pull out?
Jay's tyres are at 53%. How long were they? 13, yeah.
CJ's not pulled out yet, just yet. He's still staying behind him. He might be waiting for this lap. He wants to be
I think we're definitely going to see it overtake this lap. If Jay has 53% worn hard compound off tyre, and Nathan gives us the data there, we're going to get on the inside. No, it sits behind him.
Should I say the jinxing thing? Should I say something jinxy? Who knows?
Yeah. The commentator cursing. Here he goes. He's already going to get
Here's
past him
CJ.
before
Yeah, he's an
the
easy move
DRS
that
opens
was.
up.
So still side by side, so
Yeah, it's not been as easy as he thought. It's because he
it's
hasn't been
not.
pushing the battery to get past him.
Yeah. I
And
think
now
he's
he
showing
has
his
to push on.
showing his true pace now. As Jay will have the DRS, but just not the tyres.
Oh, that was a little bit of a mistake from CJ there on the entry.
Must have missed that. Sam, 17 lap old hards right now. Can he make him last a few more laps, or is he going to run it? Is he going to run into puncture territory? I've said it. I've said the word puncture, puncture, puncture.
Yeah, Sam is
Who's
going to
going to get
be
it?
pretty risky here with being on 17 laps of tyres. So will that hard compound tyre hold up?
I'm there in the stands. I'm watching your tyres. I'm going to be one of those Tuscan Raiders ready to take you out. Ready to pop your tyres at a minute's notice. No, it'll be nice to see if Sam makes it.
Yeah, it'd be good points for him.
Very good points. See Mr. Reese and Sergio at the back down, a bit of a fight for 13th to 14th.
Teammates catching him quickly though is as-built 18. He's going to be within DRS zone. He has that mechanical grip on his teammate ahead. But the battle is between Jay and CJ3000. Is Jay going to try and get back into the lead of this race? This time round, DRS open, ERS active, and he's just sitting behind his Jay.
Yeah, that's the whole thing about this game now, mechanical grip. It's not about speed anymore, it's about how well your car sticks.
Yeah, and how good is your grip towards other people.
Yep.
And the benefit
for me is
going to CJ at the moment.
CJ hasn't pulled out a gap yet. He's only about half a second, but Mr. East defending from buying back at the moment, so these two back here are a bit of a fight.
Past Mulk. Mulk is going to come back at him though. Mulk going to get the better run out on the Haas.
Oh, that was a very audacious move there from Back, who took a very deep dive into the final corner and literally hopped over the curb itself to try and take Sergio and nearly span out himself.
Yeah, Bedley is going to be so much more quicker now, Nathan. You are right. Sam B picks up that 3-second time penalty. That's not what he wanted on those old hard compound of tyre, let me tell you.
No, not dropping down to P9, but it's only a few places. It's not a lot. Still going to be good points though.
When will CJ get out of that gap? Oh, what's happened?
Deadly just avoided nearly rear-ending Sam B just then.
He picked up a 3-second time penalty. Yeah. That one might be removed.
Well, I don't think it should be removed because I think Daddy just took too much speed into that corner and had to avoid Sam because he just broke a bit more, and Daddy had to avoid him. So I can't. I don't know. That's just me.
Jay is very close to the back of CJ. I'm really didn't expect this.
Yeah, Jay is able to stick behind CJ a lot here. Still keeping with him. Both looking at it. Both are on around about the same amount of battery as well. So maybe those mediums just gave out as he passed him. He's not able to push any further.
Yeah, but I think he had to push on a lot sooner.
Yeah, CJ's not really pushing that much, to be fair. I think he's allowing Jay to be there. And then come last lap, he'll just disappear. That's what I think anyway. I could be wrong.
Maybe CJ just doesn't want to push that medium too much into the ground. For me, I would have wanted to be out that DRS zone and getting away from him. They both have full battery as well. It's going to be a last lap battle, ladies and gentlemen. As Jay makes a mistake, he needs to push a little bit just to close that gap a little bit more.
He's still there though, still half a second.
Sergio Silva and Buy Me Back going at it yet again. Buy Me Back have actually gone off the track. Gone dead very close to the back of VRB as well.
There we go, final lap.
Final lap of this race, ladies and gentlemen. Let's stay on board with this battle for the race lead as Jay's looking to eye up and move down the inside. No.
Not just the lead, it's for the race win.
It is for the race win, and CJ3000 is not at the best of exits. But he just has that more mechanical grip.
Yeah, just got a bit extra life in the tyres. Buying back down to P15 right now, so I think he's getting out of the way of everyone. Who knows? I could be wrong. But yeah, the gap is not he's not pulling out the gap to where Jay's at all. So Jay's found something
Yeah,
in the
Jay is
last
just
few
right
laps.
there. Yeah, he's just maybe that hard compound tyre has just become better than that medium. It's going to be a fight to the end. And what is his exit like for Jay? It was a bit hot on entry.
He's closing, but not enough, not closing enough.
This is going to go all the way to the line, ladies and gentlemen.
It is.
And it is CJ with the more battery, and it's going to be CJ that comes out on top after that exit. That's a tremendous exit there from CJ 3000. Was good from Jay as well. He's closing, he's gaining, he's gaining. It's not a late lunge.
No, just not. He wasn't close enough to go for it. But there you go. There is your winner.
Yeah,
CJ crosses the
CJ.
line
Great win.
with Jay only half a second behind.
A fixer damage limitation for him as he's coming across the line. He's very happy with a P3.
Podium's a podium.
It is, yeah. And here
Nick,
comes Nick.
ever present in the top 5 at P4.
Yeah, consistent from him today. He'd be happy with those points, I think. Here comes
And Alvaro.
Alvaro. He's not going to keep that P5 though. Going to go to Asbil. Guys, there is no interviews today. I do apologise. I will have to catch us put on you with some of you drivers next weekend. But that will be it from me and Maggie this afternoon. Once all these cars to come over the line. There goes Sergio. There goes Tojo. Finally back crossing the line now. We have Don Dej, Yudi, and just waiting on Pat now.
Tojo just take the final point as well from by and back. Obviously picked up a few too many penalties. And Paddy Pat will be the last to cross the line.
And there he goes, giving it the old-fashioned weave that we see a lot. And Paddy Pat finishes in P18, P17.
Only two DNFs. We know of obviously DJ Harvey and Forza.
There you have it, CJ 3000 picking up a race win here this afternoon. It went the way of a fixer last weekend, but it's now gone back in the favour of CJ 3000. CJ 3000 looking to get his first ever F7 championship on the board, but he does have the likes of Nick Jewell and a fixer trying to stop that when they are hunting for their first Tier 2 championship as well. Thank you for the sub with Prime Caxel driver of the day. I will tell you very shortly, Nathan. Have a look at the position gains and go from there. Driver of the day then is going to go to. Oh, Maggie, would you like to choose?
I can't really choose anyone. There was so much going on.
Yeah, I think for me it's going to have to be CJ 3000. It's been absolute dominant races from him. He won the sprint, he won the race. It's just been consistent. You can see what he was doing with his battery, etc. And yeah, I would give it to the weight of CJ 3000. Guys, I'd like to apologise on my part. I've been very quiet this afternoon. I've been struggling from probably about lap 5 within this race. I will be fine for my own race tonight, but just come at a bad time, so I do apologise. But Maggie, did you enjoy this afternoon?
It was interesting, put it that way.
Yeah, it was a very good race. Don't forget, if you are new around here, it's !Discord in the chat. That will bring us straight to our Discord. We run 3 tiers on the Sunday. Don't forget, tonight at 7 p.m. UK time is with the one and only Nathan with the Tier 1 grid. Nathan will try and raid someone out. But thank you to everyone that's raced. Thank you to everyone that's tuned in. And we will catch you next time. Thanks and bye for now.